everybody. Now, don't do too much talking about, oh, you late, because I'm not. I'm right on time. It's 5:15. My schedule time says 5:15. Okay? Good afternoon, you guys. It is raining where I am located. So if it's raining where you at, you guys, stay safe, stay dry. Don't be like me and I have an umbrella. Okay? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? What's up, y'all? It's your girl Summer, your host with the most of Summer's Room. And we are back for another ride along recap. We back for another ride along recap, y'all. Did I send out my text alert? Did I send out my text alert? I can't remember. Oh, snap. Hey, Steph. Hey, Alika. Hey, Sasha. Hey, Jamie. What's up, y'all? Let me go get these people off Facebook real quick. Y'all, hold on. Let me go get them real quick. Hold on. Let me go get our peoples. Because y'all know people don't be listening to what I be telling them. So now I gotta go get y'all. Let me see. Bam. Hey everybody, how y'all feeling today? What's the weather like where y'all at? What's the weather like where y'all at? What's up, my Facebook people? If you are tuning in from Facebook, don't meet me there. You were supposed to beat me there. Come meet me over on YouTube. We about to get into a little recap. We about to do our little ride along, a recap, and we get into this. Share that link. Make sure y'all go watch that. And I got another link coming up too to drop for you guys. But we got a nice lineup. What's up, Niecy baby? I don't even know if I'm going to get to your part, Niecy, because you definitely a part of my recap today. But I don't know if I'm going to have enough time to touch on you. Because I see you out here in these Facebook streets, Niecy baby. I see you. You won't see me, but I see you, Niecy baby. I see you. I see you, Niecy baby. Okay, I want you to know that I see you. Yes, I do, because you're part of the recappity cat. If we can get to it anyway, we're going to see what we can do. But I'm starting off with Andy Pandy. We got a nice little lineup today. We're going to get into this tea regarding Andy, most definitely, and some of his close confidants who are now, I guess, turning foes, maybe. Not really sure where they fall in line, but it ain't looking really, really good for him and his friends. And these people seem to be really close to him. We're going to also touch on, hopefully, Tati and Brandy. We want to get into that. They new situation that they got going on. I also would like to touch on Niecy Baby, Mookie, and Dimples, because that has been a whole... It's been funny reading some of these screenshots that I be seeing, baby. Okay, y'all are hilarious, okay? What up, Shasha? Hey, girl, long time no see. What's up, Joe? Hey, Miss Mary. Hey, Catherine. What's popping? And I also want to get into two new people. Some of y'all may not know who they are, but there is a gentleman that is known by his social media name is Kate King, aka Jerome. He is the one that was partnering up with Darius Cooks for the Three Kings tour, and it didn't work out. He's back in the media for some Beefiana. I told y'all to watch that clip, I think, yesterday to check it out. I don't know if y'all listened to it, but if y'all didn't, I'm gonna get the switch. And then I want to get into a gentleman. His name is Mr. Chime Time. He is a food reviewer. He goes around different cities and states and things like that, and he reviews food, kind of similar to Keith Lee, pretty much like exactly like Keith Lee, but he ain't as big as Keith Lee. But his name is out there too. He just was in a situation with a restaurant owner. We're going to see if we could get there. If you are tuning in from Facebook, what up, Jess? Hey, Boo. If you're tuning in from Facebook, bring your behinds over to YouTube, okay? Facebook is going to be clipped. Facebook is not staying up. I only streamed it to let you guys know that we're here on YouTube, okay? I'm going to drop the link for y'all. If the link doesn't work, you can also just go straight to YouTube, type in Summer's Room, all one word. I do be watching him sometimes, Shasha. I was actually watching him. It was a story I was supposed to do. It's actually a video in my phone right now for when North Carolina the Beat got into it with the link I just dropped it, love. North Carolina the Beat had got into a little back and forth with Shell Bell. Shell Bell is, if y'all know who Miss Holla is, she was an old lady, a granny. She took social media by storm. She was funny. Her family used to put up videos about her, and she ended up passing away. And her family ended up in the media for being accused of scamming and all that stuff. Now, the North Carolina the Beat, I forget his actual name, but the guy who ran the North Carolina the Beat ended up covering the story for Shell Bell's daughter. And he got into some. Shelba wasn't feeling it. She was sending the people after him. She wanted his page gone. Okay, but definitely not gonna make it to that today. It's gonna have to be a different situation. What's up, April Boo? We on YouTube, Alexis Boo. Girl, last night was heated. Ooh, I'm gonna have to check it out. Okay, I'm about to clip Facebook, y'all. So if y'all want to stay tuned for the tea, come on over to YouTube. And I forgot to do something. Y'all finna be mad at me. Ooh, child, I done missed 6 minutes of it. Summer's Room. Y'all get on over here to YouTube, y'all. I'm finna clip it from Facebook. Don't say I ain't warned y'all now. Where we at. I've been saying it every single day that I go live and everything, that I'm over here on YouTube. So I'm gonna drop the link one more time for y'all, if I can. If it'll let me post the daggone link. Let's see, it's playing in my face right now. Okay, there go the link. I dropped the link one more time for my Facebook users. If the link don't work, just type in Summer's Room, all one word, in your search bar on YouTube. If you aren't subscribed to my YouTube channel, please hit that subscribe bell. Please and thank you. All of my live streams, until further notice, will be on YouTube. So if you like to tune in for my recaps and you don't want to miss them, make sure you are subscribed, as well as sign up for my text alert. Text Cellies, CELLIES, to 81010, and let's get into it, okay? All right, I'm clipping Facebook, Yana.
Dice. The tea is coming soon. We got the tea. If you're at home or on the move, but you gotta stay tuned, y'all. Summer's Room. The tea is coming soon. We got the tea. If you're at home or on the move, but you gotta stay tuned, y'all. Summer's Room.
Be sure to smash that follow button on all platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok.
All right, y'all, we back. Let me know if y'all can hear my audio. Can y'all hear me okay? Let me know in the comments. Drop some yellow hearts or something like that. Let me know y'all can hear me okay. Let me know my audio is still. You bopping your head? But you gotta stay tuned to Summer's Room. I want everybody singing my little jingle. Shout out to Dice, aka, well, not aka, y'all may be familiar with Cats, which is Dice's wife. I believe she used to sit on the panel with Lisa Baby. I don't know if she still sits on the panel with her or not, but if y'all interested in a little jingle or whatever, y'all looking for somebody to write y'all a little something, go check out Dice and Cats and go hit them up and see if y'all can work something out, because that's who did my intro for me. Thank you. I appreciate that y'all like that. Now let's get into this Andy story, okay? Now, Andy has been in the media for the last couple of days, okay? It started off It started off as Andy being in the media because Feminine Affairs caught him in what looks like a lie. You know, it just is what it is. He said to the live that he only had $50-something. He made the mistake of showing his Cash App screen, and it showed that he had 500 times what he said he had in his account. And it just has blown up from there. From this debacle, this situation, I'm not really sure how we got here, but now he is beefing with two of what, from what I understand, at least from a social media standpoint, are two of his very good, not only supporters, but actual friends. He is currently going back and forth with Caroline. I think her name is Caroline. No, Courtney. Sorry, Courtney, and someone by the name of, well, I want to say Brittany, but I know that's not the right name. Is it Brittany? No, Danielle. Courtney and Danielle. Child, you see me making up names. He is currently in a back and forth with Courtney and Danielle, okay? And I'm not really sure how their situation ended up coming to social media. I'm still trying to understand the beginning. From what I've been piecing together, talking to people and looking, it looks like Andy put up a post and there is some type of debate on whether this post went up prior to or after his friend Caroline ended up in the comment section of Jack's, where allegedly she was saying something about, somebody was saying something about somebody ready to spill some tea, ready to tell a story. And it just has went from there. So all this started, like I said, from Andy getting caught with, falsifying what he had on his Cash App, right? But now he is in a back and forth with his friend Caroline and his friend, I just said her name, Danielle. And I really want to understand what the start of this is from. Now, according to Andy, the reason for the fallout with Caroline is that Andy reached out to Caroline because he had got some messages from multiple individuals saying that Caroline had been reaching out to people telling them, don't support Andy, don't send him no Cash Apps, don't send him no coins. And so when Andy heard about this, he contacted his friend directly via her phone to ask her, like, yo, is this, what's up with this? Like, what's going on? Like, did you do this? And I guess Caroline didn't really appreciate him coming to her like that. Now, they're saying that he accused her. Now, when I went back and I listened to his live, when he first started out, he absolutely asked the question. But then he tapped on a statement which turned it into an accusation. I don't know if he doesn't realize that or it's not equated to him what. But after he asked what he said was ended with a question mark, he then followed it up with, like, that's real follow you to do, which now doesn't just turn into you asking her. You made a statement as if you believe what is being told to you and telling her that it's messed up, which you didn't give her a chance to clear her name or, explain or deny, whatever in that case. I stay chopping the name up, baby. It ain't on purpose, I need to take notes. When I do take notes, I do better. So, and I guess she was like, somebody told Caroline at the time that Andy had put up a post, and it just went downhill from there. And then somehow Danielle got involved. Now, from what I understood, because Danielle ended up joining Andy's live, and Andy was like, you pretty much inserting yourself in something you don't have no business. Like, she put you in our business, which is messy, and you shouldn't even know about it. Which I agree. If you and your friend having a private feud and this person don't have nothing to do with it, why are you in the mix? And not only why are you in the mix, because it's not that friends can't get involved and try to mediate and stuff like that, because I get involved in my friend's stuff in a private setting. But the issue with Danielle is, from what Andy is saying, she came to his live with a private situation and put it on a public platform, which I agree with him is messy and shady. Why would you bring something that's private and put it in a comment section of a live when this was behind the scenes dialogue with me and another friend? Especially if the situation doesn't directly have to do with you. Now, I can't read messages right now, y'all, so y'all be patient with me. Don't forget to smash that like button. Make sure y'all smash the like button. Thumbs up this live. If you don't know where the thumbs up is at, X out your live chat and thumbs up the live, okay? Also, don't be afraid to share. Sharing is caring. Copy that link, post it on your Facebook, or go to Facebook, my Facebook page, and share the little live that I have on there so people can know where to come find us at, okay? Now, back into it. So Danielle had dropped something in the comments about the situation, which was private, and Andy was like, that's shady. And I guess Danielle didn't appreciate that. But that is shady. Why would you drop something private? If he wasn't if he hadn't brung it to social media, and hadn't brung it to social media, and that was not a topic of discussion, it was not Danielle's place to put that in the comment section. If things went the way that it was being told on that live, right? So, bam. Then he like, how did I do? Andy and Danielle is talking, and he's asking Danielle like, how did I do her wrong? Because Danielle's problem is she feels like Andy did Caroline wrong. Ma'am, is you turning? Like, what is you doing? That she did her wrong. So she defended her friend, and he like, how did I do her wrong? And he like, I asked her a question. Like, I was not accusing her, I was asking her a question or whatever. And then she flipped out or whatnot. What I can understand, like, if you didn't do something and we supposed to be friends, you feel some type of way if somebody brought something to you, right? I can dig that, right? Then bam. So he like, all right, let's move past that. He like, let's move past that. Tell me how I did her dirty. So she goes, you on here telling people that she ain't never helped you out and blase blazo. If someone was coming for one of my friends, I stepped up to ask Nisi. Courtney. Sorry, Joe. Thank you, Courtney. I just said that, Mary. Well, first of all, it still ain't none of her. But I definitely would try to mediate. It wasn't just one of his friends. They are all friends. So her trying to step in and mediate and try to figure out what's going on is understandable. But her bringing it to a public platform when it was a private matter was not her place, period. It wasn't. It wasn't for her to bring that to a public platform. First of all, like, stay in your lane. And this is not being smart, but it's not your place. This was a private matter. It wasn't a social media matter. It wasn't a public matter. This was something that was going on behind the scenes. Why would you then bring this into a public light? Because now you got the whole Facebook. Because, yeah, he was joking when he was being sarcastic when he said that, Kimberly. Why would you bring the public into a private matter, which now makes it messy? Because if now y'all want to reconciliate, you got the whole Facebook world in y'all business, which will be like a whole situation. They're going to be on Courtney, wondering why she accepted his apology, and they made up and whoop-de-whoop-de-whoop instead of it being confined. So that's what I meant by she ain't had no place, because she did it. It wasn't for her to bring it. And that's my opinion, my perspective. But, people operate different. You know what I'm saying? You could be okay with somebody bringing your private business to public. Like, if you cool with that, you're cool with that. I ain't gonna argue with you on that. Do what work for you. Hold on, let me finish this before I miss. I'm gonna hold this spot right here, and then I'm gonna get into the comments because I'm getting distracted. So then Danielle goes, you on here telling people she never helped you out, when that's a bold-faced lie. She's helped you out a ton of times. And Danielle start naming stuff off. So Danielle brings up a situation where Courtney and her friend or whoever it was came to Andy's and was helping him paint and fix a door and some other stuff. And she like, you ain't pay her for that. And he like, I gave up some MJ for that. And she like, you ain't give Courtney that. And he like, no, I gave the person that did the work that. And I also gave Courtney gas money for coming. So it wasn't just free. I did compensate her in some way. You know what I'm saying? So he like, she didn't tell you that, but just because like you got one side of the story and not the whole story, and you on here fighting battles pretty much like he's saying like you don't have nothing to do with. So then they going back and forth, and she mentioned something else. What else did she mention? It was something else that she brought up him calling her shady, and he was like, that was shady. You coming into my comment section, dropping private information in the comment section, that is shady. And I'm sorry, I had to agree with Andy with that. Like, regardless of all the other surrounding circumstances, like, I can't ignore that made sense to me. I agree with him when he said it was shady to drop the private information in a public platform. I agree with him when he said that Danielle was inserting herself into something that didn't have anything to do with her. And I agree that she would have never known about it if Courtney would have kept whatever happened between them. Like, nobody can't really dispute those things. So this has been going on for the last few days, and I thought it was going to be over because nope, Danielle popped into the comment section today, and I couldn't figure out where it came into play. She said that Andy sent her a text message and then played in her face, like still bringing her up, I guess, on the lives. But Andy said he hadn't brung her up. Now, in the live I was on, I didn't hear Andy bring up Danielle at all. He was talking about, he brought up the painting his house situation and how he needs somebody who was willing to come over to paint his house and da-da-da-da-da. He's willing to pay or whatever, barter, help him or whatever. And she was in the comment section going off. And I don't know if he blocked her or put her on timeout, but she was going off and people were asking for his admin, which is Joseph. I didn't know that Joseph. I've just found out Joseph is his admin. They was in the comments asking Joe if they could block him, if they could block Danielle. So I'm trying to understand in this situation with Andy is, how did it come to social media? Like when he put that post on his page, did he put the post up and was that about Caroline? And if it was about Caroline, what did that stem from? Was it because she had already said something in Jack's comment section, or, his private messages had already been put out there in reference to her? Because Jack had read off a screenshot that Caroline sent to her, where in the message it sounds like Andy made fun of her having a stroke, like was trying to say like she was faking it. And I'm trying to figure out, like, did that post go up before or after those screenshots was sent? That I can't figure out. I did reach out to Andy to see if he wanted to kind of clear it up. And I don't know if there is going to be an interview. I think that is mentioned that it was supposed to be an interview with Courtney. So I'm waiting to hear more information on that. But I would love to see them come together so we can get the full story of that, to kind of understand it full, like, range. Okay, let me read some of y'all comments real quick. She said, look, I like Andy and always have, but I know he be lying about sometimes and then don't want to admit it when he gets caught up. He needs to just take that L and move on. He did too much on my girl, JF. He did too much on your girl, Jack Fact. What you mean? He needs to take what L, Jane? What you referring to, love? He said he sold his dog for $40. Yeah, he was being sarcastic when he said that. He mentioned on his live, tell y'all that I sold the dog. I put him on Marketplace. I sold him for $40. And he was making faces like, yeah, like whatever. He was being sarcastic. He wasn't being serious when he said that, Kimberly. There's probably more to the story. Right. So I would really love to hear both. I would love to get them. I would love to see them on a panel together. I would love to see, on a panel, because it's out here now. So I'm nosy. I want to know. So Andy, Caroline, and Andy, Courtney. I keep saying Caroline. Andy, Courtney, and Danielle. I would love to see them on a panel. I would love to see them divulge text messages, like full dialogue, not just one clip. I want to see the whole thing, like where the dialogue started from, so we can understand like context and where it came from. You know what I'm saying? And to really find out, like, how did this end up a social media thing? Because something else I heard Andy mention too, and I think he said it was Courtney. One of them started a Facebook page. I believe he was referring to either Courtney or Danielle, and they wanted to be pushed out by Andy. So I'm wondering, is this a means to build a page? Could this be to bring attention to build a page? Now, if I'm wrong about that, I apologize. But I'm pretty sure I heard at some point on one of his lives that somebody started a page and they wanted to be pushed out. If anybody was on his lives and remember that statement, let me know in the comment section. Kimberly, he was playing, honey. Royal was stolen. There's a police report on it. He may be and do a lot of things, but he loves Royal. Yeah, even Courtney said that as far as she know, Royal actually got stolen. That he actually was stolen. Maybe people are just tired and have been wanting to say something, but no one wanted to be the first person. I can understand people being tired. It still don't justify bringing something private between someone who you call your friend to social media. Like, I'm not going to okay that. I'm not going to say that was cool. Like, I'm never going to be like, oh, that's cool. I can understand why you bring it publicly. No, because it was private. Y'all got each other phone numbers. There was no reason for y'all to bring it to a public platform. Now, but once it's put out there and the person respond, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. Once you put it out there and the person respond, it is what it is. You take the first swing and I come back with a hook. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Like, it just is what it is. Now, you could take the upper hand and try to ignore it and keep it pushing, but y'all know how the social media thing normally go. Now, I know it's more to the story. It got to be more because I don't understand. Like, how did we get here? Why are y'all falling out? Like, what is the real beef? Like, was the issue just that Courtney was over there in Jack's comments? Like, was that like a really big deal for him? Like, what was the real tea? Like, and why couldn't y'all have handled this off of social media? Joe, oh, I know, I seen it. Laugh aloud. He gonna have to deal with it. He is being called out and showing how childish he is by not taking accountability of being instead of being messy. I don't know what Jamie and Joe talking about. Yeah, I think this would have all played out differently if he had just apologized and said, I was having a bad day. Apologized about what, Joe? The money on the Cash App? Are you talking about the money on the Cash App? I'm horrible, I know, but I just keep rewatching what Jack said the other day. Andy must have really made Courtney mad for her to say something, or just tired of him taking advantage of some people. I don't know. I mean, I don't know. Yeah, Joseph Cool, Courtney. I know I keep mixing it up. I'm sorry. I'm probably gonna mix it up again, y'all. I'm probably gonna mix it up again. Jeanette, he did say she's just really tired of him taking advantage. Dang, I'm late. I want to know how May feels about this. About what? Andy? Why would she feel some type of way about Andy and what he got on with his friends? He should have just apologized. Hey, Puka! Caroline ain't coming because she doesn't know she's in it. Child, Andy, Jack Fack, and Maybach. Oh, the Andy and Jack Fack. I could see why May stayed out of it. They both her friends. So she like, I'm not getting in the mix of that. I'm not taking sides. I could understand why, like, Jack do what she do. She reports on things just like I'm a blogger. And she not a blogger. She just, she do her thing. And so when something come up in the media, she talk about it. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand why May stayed out of it. I'm not sure if May spoke on it. I fell asleep the other night and kind of been missing some of her YouTubes. But I know I ain't seen her say nothing. So all Courtney said that I saw was she didn't know what happened to his dog. No, it was also something about somebody doing an interview or something like that. And it was text messages sent to Jack. Andy really looked like something was bothering him on his live after Courtney sent the text to Jack. I would have felt some type of way too. If I'm your friend, we spending time together. We've seen him on live at Courtney's house. From what I understand, Courtney has been to his house. She's babysit Royal for him several times. They seem like genuine friends. So for you to have sent a personal dialogue to someone who reports on social media, I would have been pissed. Why are you sending my private messages to somebody that report on social media when we supposed to be homies? So I also understood where Andy said, well, you must have never been my friend, because what friends really do that? I felt him like, it's like you've been sitting on stuff and ready to report it. You know what I'm saying? Now, I don't know Courtney's full story. Now, I know it was something where like they're saying that Andy tried to downplay or, deny the fact that she had a stroke. I don't know that full story. So, she could have had hurt behind it too. But if y'all friends, why aren't y'all able to have dialogues personally and work it out? Steph, there is no Caroline. Does Summer know? Child, y'all know who I mean. Caroline, Courtney, the lady with the C. I'm gonna say Andy friend number one. Okay, don't do too much for me. Hey, let's talk about it. I tried to like Andy, but seeing him taking it on, that is so disgusting, Kelly. Oh, I hate that he do that on live. Oh my gosh, that grosses me out. He did it before when he was at work and never seen him wash his. Oh, you ain't wash your hands, Andy. Plus, he really take advantage of his supporters, in my opinion. Oh my gosh. We're recapping the Andy situation right now. Let's talk about it. Yeah, him taking a poop on live, it bothers me too. Him taking, showers on public lives, but that is my boundaries. I'm a little bit more conservative when it comes to certain things. It don't look like we're going to get to no other topics. So I'm going to have to jump off soon. Andy Hunt and Courtney, hey. Yeah, the Cash App lady. Oh, yeah, I definitely think that he mishandled that Cash App situation. Absolutely. We talked about that the other day. He definitely mishandled the Cash App situation, in my opinion. But he is saying that the lady came on his live talking trash. Was anybody on that live and seeing how the interaction between him and the Cash App lady started? Because Andy's story is that she came in his live talking hella trash. I heard when she dropped her Cash App, and then he was like, ain't nobody allowed to beg on my live but me. I've heard him say that before. I've heard other people say that. Like, no, don't drop your Cash App on my live. Like, the only person allowed to beg over here is me. But he was singing and dancing. It seemed like a jokey, like a lighthearted moment. And then he says that the lady started getting smart with him. But I wasn't on that live to see that whole interaction. So I don't even know what live it was. Andy go live too many times for me to figure out which live is what. So does anybody know how that whole blow up situation happened where he ended up wanting to send her back the dollar? Him downplaying her supporting him, I think was wild because to me, regardless if she sent you 25 cents or $2,500, she still gave from you from what she likely really didn't have to give to support you. And not that you have to send anybody nothing. It is your choice to send people your money. You can absolutely not do that. Nobody is holding pistols to nobody here forcing y'all to send y'all money. So I don't really necessarily feel like people taking advantage of somebody. If somebody like forced you to do it, yes, but you willingly sent money is another. However, I think that is not a good look for you to act like you don't appreciate how your supporters support you, because you are the one up here asking people for help, and if somebody is willing to give it to you, you should be appreciative of it. Summer, I was referring to the Andy coming at Jack the way he did just because she spoke on him lying about his Cash App balance. Oh, yeah, yeah. And then Andy told some lies on my friends, some stuff that was not true. You know what I'm saying? Like, now, stick to the facts. I could definitely understand Andy like responding to Jack's live and things like that. But let's not make stuff up or just speak without like knowing the full truth. Like, let's not do that. Let's not do so much on my friend. You know what I'm saying? Andy, cool. I don't have no beef with Andy. I don't have no personal beef with Andy. I just do what I do, report on what happened on social media. I try to keep it clean. I try not to be too messy, but I try to highlight what I understand from my perspective and what I seen from the lives as face. Y'all know how we do with the Facebook facts. Andy brought up May's name. Why would Andy bring up May's name? Why would he bring up May's name in this situation? Now that I don't like. Don't bring up your other friends and y'all personal stuff. Like, don't do that. Don't do that. You a social media presence. You a public presence on social media. If somebody has a platform where they cover tea and mess and just Facebook stuff in general, and you had something go on, you're going to be talked about. That's just a part of the game on social media. But don't throw your other friends under the bus, putting them in the spot. Like, don't do that. But Jack says she felt that way about May too. She felt what way about May, Kimberly? What she say? What did Jack say she felt about May, Kimberly? Andy's life gives me anxiety. Child, he be stressing me out, okay? It seems like maybe Courtney has been feeling a certain way and holding things in and one misunderstanding. That's exactly what it looked like. It looks like she was feeling some type of way behind the scenes and she was keeping a catalog. And for me, friends don't do that. I don't keep catalogs on my friends waiting to drop the T on them. That's not how I operate. That's not how I move. But like I said, I'm a little bit different. That's just, Now, if I'm going to drop something, it would have been in a private conversation. Well, da 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 da, and I didn't da 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 da. But I like to try to address things as they come and not allow them to pile up and hold on to things, because to me that seems suspect. That's just me. It seems suspect that if things are happening behind the scenes that you didn't like and it made you feel some type of way, and instead you being able to bring it up with your friend and have conversation, you just sitting on it. I'm sorry, but that rubbed me the wrong way. And I don't know if that is the case with Courtney, but if it is, because it sounds like people wanted a platform, that sounds funky to me, because me and my friends talk about stuff when stuff go on that we either see, maybe we like got a question about, we need clarity on, or I ain't really like how that went. We talk about it, and we typically don't let it like fester for too long. That's how we operate, and that's the kind of friends I want around me. I don't want friends that are kikiing behind my back to other people, eating my back out, and then smiling in my face like we cool. I don't want that. You ain't never been my friend. If that's what you're doing, you ain't never been my friend, okay? And so you could stay over that away, and that's just that on that. And if anybody feel any other way about it, then you ain't the friend for me. Don't come trying to be no friend to me, because I like to be able to be transparent with my friends. I like to be able to talk to them about things that might be uncomfortable. I gotta walk in here and go get this daughter of mine, but I don't want to end the live real quick. So y'all don't do too much on me, okay? I like to be able to be transparent. I like to be able to have discussion with my friends that might be uncomfortable, and you not flip out on me. Okay, go take a seat somewhere and be mad. And then when you get over yourself, let's continue to talk about it. And it ain't that you got to necessarily agree with what I see. It's just my perspective on things and how I see it. You either can like take it and be like, okay, you right, and roll with it and do something with it. Or you could be like, well, nah, I don't agree with that. That's not how I feel. That's not how I see it. That's not whatever. And we going to keep it pushing, because We all different at the end of the day. So how I move and what I do may not be in accordance to how you feel and what you do. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, y'all. It seems towards the end of the friendship wasn't the same. Hey, love. I'm on live, okay? And it's been said that Andy is very controlling over his friends. Hold on, y'all. Gabe does the same thing too. Disgusting. Go to the bathroom? Huh? It's raining, girl. No, we're not going to no park. This girl is crazy talking about us be going to the park. It's raining. It's legit raining. Like raining. It's actively raining. I'll go to the bathroom. I was on that live. She wasn't talking trash. She said she helped him. Maybe he could help her. Well, how he get that? How he get that from her is talking trash, Miss Yvonne? And that's when she put Cash App up. After he lied about how much he really had, she asked for her dollar back, and it started from there. Well, we didn't know how much he really had until he showed his screen, and he was already actively about the reason why we found out how much he had was because he was sending her dollar back. So it couldn't have been that way, Miss Mary. Hey, cousin, cause he's trying to start something. I watched you, Toya, Sweet Jack, and a little of Meg. This is the most I've seen Andy ever. Just not a fan. Everybody, cup of tea. But he in the media, baby. Oh, he definitely brought up May's name when referring to Jack and calling her Two-Face because May begs just like him. And he said, Jack, don't call her out because she took far up her. He wasn't, but is Andy in the comments? That is not the same. May asked for money. She just started back asking for $1 a day or whatever on her lives. The reason why Andy was a topic, because Jet don't care that people ask for money on social media. She don't care. She said, if y'all want to give people y'all money, do what y'all do. Her issue is not that he begs and asks people for money. That wasn't it. The issue and the reason why Andy became a topic of discussion is because outside looking in and the way he presented it, he looked like he lied. And that's just that on that. You said that you only had $50-something in your Cash App, but when you moved too fast, when you was trying to be smart and send that lady her dollar back, you showed your hand and it was $560-something in your Cash App, which is not even close to what you said was in your Cash App. So you made yourself look like a liar, like you were scheming and scamming, and that's why you were a topic of discussion. It wasn't that you asked for money. Nobody cares that you ask. Well, I don't. I know it's people out there that do. They formulate whole pages. They trying to get people pages shut down for putting their Cash Apps and getting support from fans. Me personally, and I know Jack personally, I can speak for her. She don't give a damn that you asking for Cash Apps. She don't care that you're getting money. She don't care that you're getting money. The only reason why you were a topic of discussion is because you showed your hand. And like I said to him when I went in his comment section, you messing up the church's money. You out here passing the plate. Y'all acting like y'all need this, like you need this, and you need that, and you need this. Whole time, you got way more than what you telling us you got. You know what I'm saying? That's why you're a topic of discussion. That is not the same as May asking for assistance, and when what we perceived of you, for those who just keep it surface, asking for a Cash App for a blessing, for a donation. Those are two total separate different things, and that's why May was not a topic. Now I'm gonna tell y'all this: Jack is May's friend. We all friends, right? But if something come out in the media like this, I'm guarantee you that Jack is going to cover it. She not gonna take no pics. I'm probably gonna cover it too, to be honest with you. But Jack is absolutely going to cover it. Like, she's not going to not cover it because it's May. Now, the only thing is that she might take a pause on is because one of Jack's rules for her page is that she doesn't cover May and she don't cover that other panel. Like, that's a rule for her page in general. But if it was along the same lines, Jack will cover it too. So don't throw May in there like this is just about you asking. This was more than just you about more than just you asking. What up, Niecy baby? What you surprised for? He was on live and mentioned to Jack that she must not like that May does the same thing as he does, begging for money, and then said Jack is so far at May's assuming that it's okay for May to beg for money. For me, it's the constant smirk and his cockiness that's a real turn off. He just thinks he's so great, in my opinion. He's stockpiling money and far from broke. I mean, and that's what when he showed his cash app by mistake. That's what it looked like. I mean, you work a job. I know sometimes, like even recently, he said that they canceled him for whatever reason. The places that he be working at be playing in his face sometimes. From what we know, I don't like to. People be trying to say like he lying about that, but I don't really do all that. You said they canceled you. You can't. They canceled you. I try to kind of keep it to what you display. I'm not no investigator or nothing like that. Now, if something come up to prove you lying, then that's a different story. You know what I'm saying? But he says they be canceling him. This is the reason why he traveled out of town. But I'm like, you do work, and he has. And then sometimes influencers give too much information because Andy has dropped before. He posted his whole check up here for what he be making from his jobs. And I feel like he had said at the time when he dropped that check, and I could be misspeaking because this was a while ago, but it was a check for like $5,000 or $6,000 or something like that. Like, this is what you made from your job. So you working a job making a couple $1,000s a month, then you getting a Facebook check. I don't care what nobody say. Andy go live way too much. He posts up way too many posts, so he getting a performance bonus that he's not making nothing. Like, I make money on social media. I'm not making as much as I used to because I'm not as super active and I'm focusing on my YouTube trying to build my audience over here. But if I compare my engagement on my page to his and his engagement on his page way foresees mine, you can't tell me you're not making a couple grand a month on social media. I'm sorry, you just can't. Now, I do know this. Sometimes just because you see your page got numbers don't mean that it's adding up. Prime example would be May. Like, May get views and stuff on her lives, but they are not paying her what they used to, and that has to do with what is it called, the RPMs. Her RPMs are super duper low. I think her RPMs is lower than mine's on Facebook. And so even though she gets views, because they only paying her pennies, she's not making like the money on the lives. So unless he's not getting his page is not being pushed out and they've lowered his RPMs and he just not getting a coin, then that's the only way he ain't. So it is, an exception to the rule. But me looking at Andy's page based off my page, he has to be making like money. And I don't knock nobody hustle. You drop your cash app and the people want to support you, do you? I don't care. People want to support you. You're telling them you need help with this, you need help with that, you need help with this. You talking about you broke, you ain't got it, and you want your friends your fans to support you, do you? I'm not heckling nobody about their purse, they pocketbooks. If you want to give somebody your hard-earned money, do you, okay? Do you. The way I seen it was that Jack blocked Andy from... Which way I'm going? That Jack blocked Andy from the live because he kept dropping his cash app. Then Andy knew Courtney was on Jack's live and he started sending Courtney texts about her being here. Yeah, I heard he was dropping his cash app on the live, but then he said he don't beg. He know he beg. He got a whole song about begging. Doing what to your beg? Andy does need to humble himself. I really don't watch him. I'm just listening. Okay, love. Caught that. Did you need to see? What I say? What I say about a bag? What I say about a bag? Definitely caught that, Mary. What y'all laughing at? What did you catch? What did you catch? What are y'all talking about? He actually asked for her cash app. Andy is a liar, Summer. Summer be cutting up, man. I ain't do nothing, DC baby. I don't even know what y'all talking about because I'm too far in the comments. Let me scroll left side. Yeah, Jack don't give about that stuff. She said she needed help and dropped her cash app. He told her not to post it on his page. She said, I've sent you money now. I need help. So he started on her and showed what she sent and laughed. Because that's what it seemed like for me from the little clip that I saw. But I watched the clip from Feminine and Fierce page, so I wasn't sure like if anything was left out of the screen, if it was more to it, because Andy keeps saying that she was talking trash. So I'm like, and I know he was like, I wish I would have took a screenshot of it, and I wish she would have too, because that would kind of change up the narrative a little bit. But if you ain't got proof she was talking trash and multiple people saying that ain't happened, then you're looking a little suspect, my man. You handled that piss poorly, like you definitely did. Like I said when I reviewed it, I can understand him saying don't drop your Cash App. A ton of people say that, and I get how some people be like, well, I've sent you, I should be able to, but I think it's disrespectful to just drop your information on somebody else's page. That's not okay. I think you should ask first and then see if they are okay with you doing so, or whatnot. So yeah, Andy doesn't seem like he is someone who can self-reflect and try to understand someone else's feelings. He gets offended real quick. Okay, Joe. I was on that live, yep. And then he says she only has followers because of May. Now that's a lie. Jack did not get her followers from May. Now a lot of people that engage on Jack's live is probably May's fans because of the side of Facebook we are on. But Jack started off solo dolo. I mean, we had a conversation. I'm like, go ahead, get on that panel because she has the personality for people to come. Like she just has a personality for what she does, and it's proven. And I've cheered her out, shouted her out, and things like that. But she has not used any of May's promotion, even though May has offered it to her. She's never, not one time that I am aware of, actually used any promotion from May to build her page. She's done it on her own organically. And one of the reasons that she probably hasn't used it, because I've used some of May's promotion, I haven't done so in a couple of months. But I have absolutely used May's promotion, and I appreciate her for sharing me out and giving me the opportunity as a, giving me the little friend discount. Appreciate her all the time for that. But Jack did not want May. Jack did not want her because of what May has been through with friends and, us watching from the outside, many of us seeing how people have used her. She didn't want it to ever look like that's what it was about, like that's what their friendship was about. So she built her page on her own because she like, you could be my friend. I don't need something from you in order for you to be my friend. And to me, that's genuine. Like, and she meant that, and she stood on it. Now, May will come over there in the comments sometimes when her name come up or just supporting her, popping in, and May will share on her own accord. But it wasn't because she used her promo. So Andy was absolutely wrong in that regard. Like, she's never used May's promotion at all. She's never even asked me to push and promote her. I just do because that's my friend, and I like to support people, generally speaking. If I come across you, I like your content, I'm going to share you. Or if I don't like your content, I'm going to share you. Like, that's just what I do. Andy has a problem every day and never gives back. Even if alive trying to cheer others up is always for Andy. Andy never gives back. He's never given back. Now, let me tell y'all this. I think that as content creators, if your supporters are giving to you and supporting you, I think that is very nice for you to give back. I think that it makes you look genuine. It makes you look considerate of your followers and things like that. But I don't feel anyone is obligated to do anything. I feel like if you contribute to someone and they ask you for something, you shouldn't be expecting something back. Like I don't like that, generally speaking, like in life in general. Because you gave me something, don't think I got to give you something back. Like that's not how life works. Like that's not how it works. Now, does it look good? Is it good business? Absolutely. But I don't think that is a requirement for anybody to give anything. But me personally, I like to support my page, my supporters. I don't like to say fans. I like to support my supporters. I like to give back, but it's just in me to give, like when I can. I haven't done something for charity publicly in a little minute on my page, but that's because I ain't really making no money because I haven't been active on my page. But I want to give back. I love to give back. I've been giving back since the beginning of time, like since I started my page. But I don't think that one content creator, I don't think that anybody is obligated to do nothing. That's my personal opinion, And I feel like if you give and you support that somebody owes you something back, then you shouldn't give because you don't know if that person ever plans to give back. You don't know if that person ever plans to give back. So if that is like your viewpoint of things, then I think people should keep their money in their pocket. Like if that is your expectancy. But like I said, I do think that it's good. I do encourage it, and stamp it, but I don't think anyone's obligated to give. I love Andrew. Everyone knows that. But that being said, I won't lie for him either. Period, Miri. Yeah, Joe, we debunked that on Jack's Live. Yep, but that's what Andy said, and he said it more than once. Laugh out loud. Some of us was like, why are you bringing May's name to this? Oh, I thought they said the comments was bringing up May's name when I read it. I didn't know he was bringing up May's name. Now, that's foul, Andy. I laugh every time Andy says he's a grown man. Grown man handle his finances without begging women for money with lies and his pity party. Tracy said it. This situation got nothing to do with May, so I don't even understand why he brought it up. Me neither. Andy did that to cause confusion. He is a fake person. Oops. All right, let me get up because it sounds like I'm far, far away. Hey, Blasted. Y'all go thumbs up this live, y'all. I barely use May's promo neither. Barry, I used to not really see your name in here. Exactly, Smiles. I was so surprised that Summer shared me. It made me so happy. Thank you, Summers. I've shared you a few times, Miss Mary. You absolutely welcome. I don't even mean to give back money-wise. I'm talking about a funny live or something besides a live where he's begging. Child. Especially if you're going to give, then throw it in your face. Yeah, nah. Your followers, supporters. Yeah. Dang, it's so many other stuff I didn't get into yet. I might have to come back. We might have to do an open panel tonight. Y'all want an open panel tonight? Because I still need to cover Mookie, Niecy, and freaking Dimples. I still want to cover Mr. Chime Time. I still want to cover Mr. Cake King. And who else was it that I was supposed to cover? I feel like it was somebody else that I was supposed to cover too. Who was it? Tati and Brandy. I need to get into Tati and Brandy too. Oh my gosh, we gotta talk about Tati and Brandy because I'm like watching them, like the repeated behavior is like, okay, come on. But I'm really hoping, like, y'all seen Tati was packing them bags. I really hope that she goes back home, and I hope that is a good thing. I'm a little bit nervous for Whitney, even though Whitney says that like she could deal with like alcohol being around her. Like when they had that party celebration, I was very surprised to see that alcohol was at the party. Me personally speaking, I would not have had alcohol there so early on in Whitney's sobriety. Because you never know what's going to trigger a person, especially with her doing it cold turkey. But I definitely want to get into the Tati and Brandy thing with the moving out and the girlfriends and the things like that. And so we're going to have to come back for it because I got to go. I need to run into this market to grab something for my daughter that I forgot to get on my order at home, which is on me because if I did it, I wouldn't have to go in this market. But now I do. Yeah, Summer has shared my post before, and I appreciate it so much. Absolutely. I'm thinking about, somebody had inboxed me about promo. I have never charged people to promo for them. I just share people. But I'm thinking about starting something. I don't know if I want to charge, though. I guess for something on like a more consistent basis, but it would be like something super duper 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 cheap. Like, I mean, like almost giving it away, almost. So I'm thinking I might do something like $30. I mean, not $30, 30 days for like $10 or something stupid like that. Like when I say dirt piss poor cheap, like piss poor, because I don't feel like my reach on my one page right now is much. But I got another page that my reach is right now like at 8.6 million or something like that. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Oh, Cinderella, that's okay. You can catch the replay. I'm about to hop up off this live though. I gotta go in here and run in here and do this mommy thing. Summer, shut up, Summer. Don't say it, Summer. Keep the smart little smirky remark you was about to say to yourself. Suck it up, Buttercup. Okay. Oh, I also saw somebody mention something about May should do like herpes promo for the medicine or something like that. And I'm wondering why that's the focal, because there's a lot of different promos that can happen on here. We could do promos for wig caps. We could do promos for Rogaine. We could do promos for how to protect your scalp and your edges when you don't have hair on it, when you're wearing wigs constantly. We could do promo for grills, hollowed out fronts. We could do promo for Sea Bass or Bass Line Pro sportswear. We could do all kinds of like promo. We could do, people could get all types of promotions and promo deals and things like brand deals. Like we can. So I think like people need to stop focusing on one thing that people got going on because it's public. You know what I'm saying? And talk about what you could be doing for some brand deals. You know what I'm saying? What about some brand deals for some colorful wigs? Like it's all types of things people could be doing for brand deals. Like, you know what I'm saying? And I definitely think since May put it out here about her positive status, if she could get a deal for medication for supporting it, absolutely get that bag, friend. Get that bag, friend. But I want people to stop talking about stuff they don't know what they're talking about. But we know that's never going to end. But these people be saying they got so much information and all this stuff tucked away in vaults and stuff, but it seems like 90% of the things they talk about, they don't be knowing what they talking about. They be on there rambling, running their mouth, and they be completely wrong, like 100% wrong, not knowing what they talking about. Like just talking out the side of their neck simply because they can't help themselves but to keep my friend name in their mouth. At least if you're going to talk about it, come correct. But anyway, that's my ending rant for the day. I hope that you guys will tune in for me later on. We're going to probably do a open panel later on tonight. And I hope that you guys will tune in and join me. I appreciate everybody that supports me. If you ever want to become a member to my YouTube channel, go to my main page, slide on over to them tabs, click on members, and hit join. Okay? And thank you. Love you guys who love me and support me. And we will be back. Niecy, baby, come back tonight when I go live, because I'm talking about you. And I want you to come up there so you can tell me what is going on and why y'all on this internet here beefing. Okay? Okay? And we out.
Nice. The tea is coming soon. We got the tea. If you're at home or on the move, but you gotta stay tuned. Stay tuned, y'all. Summer's room. The tea is coming soon. We got the tea. If you're at home or on the move, but you gotta stay tuned. Stay tuned, y'all. Summer's room.
Be sure to smash that follow button on all platforms: Facebook, YouTube, Instagram, and TikTok.